So I'm at the dentist and I am going to see if I can get this mercury removed from my teeth right here. All right there. And at the bottom here. I'm gonna find out how much it costs. I was told that most dentists don't want to remove the mercury because the first dentist that usually puts the mercury in the tooth usually makes a hole that's way too big. So then they have to go and drill a bigger hole like on the sides of here to be able to extract the mercury all in one piece because it's poisonous and they don't want to drill and have it go up in the air. This is crazy. I had most of the fillings. I had 2 on my right and then 2 on my left, and then I had the ones on the left taken out already, but these are the ones that need to be taken out as soon as possible. So handling that right now, and I wonder if I could switch the camera around. I don't think you could do any of that. But yeah, we'll see how this works out. It's important that you get the mercury and stuff removed from your body. I'm gonna talk to the dentist a little more about it. Maybe he'll go on camera. We'll see what happens. I guess I'll talk more about this later and edit this video some kind of way and splice it and put it in another video. All right? Look at that. None of that stuff looks fun at all. It just doesn't. Oh, I zoomed in. Well, I probably look like a bobblehead while I was talking. I'm trying. Just look at my little view up here. So pretty. So pretty. I love my dental office. Awesome. This is the after. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this. Look how much that's gonna cost. And that's why people don't ever mess with their teeth or take care of their health. So I have to come back in a few more days. I'm gonna videotape the dentist because I already talked to him and he made a lot of good points. He said first, when you guys see those viral videos about mercury in the gums and the teeth, that a lot of people and a lot of dentists put it up for scare tactics. Hi, good, how are you? So I was interrupted by a guy who asked me for my number. I'm thinking he about to tell me some important shit. He over here talking about some, hey, can I get your number sometime? Stomach all hanging out and shit. Oh my gosh, I said I was gonna stop cussing, you guys. I'm trying. But anyway, so yeah, I was saying that when I went to the dentist appointment, that the dentist basically said that the videos that everybody that we're all seeing that's popping up on YouTube about mercury, excuse me, I'm putting things in my car, you guys, about the mercury being very poisonous, that a lot of dentists have put that stuff out there to gain clientele because a lot of people don't go to the damn dentist. So if you think then that you're gonna die or something like that from mercury, of course you're gonna rush your ass to the dentist. So he said this politics. He said, but personally, a lot of people care and a lot of people don't care when it comes to what they put in their mouth. So he was basically saying that, well, can I get your number sometime? But anyway, so yeah, most of the people that, is that open? Is it up? Is it down? What's going on? What'd I do? So most of the people that were posting those videos were basically participating in scare tactics. I was just making sure my alarm worked. Participating in scare tactics to gain more clientele. And I know I repeated myself like 5 times. Personally, he said that he would never put that stuff in his mouth. Then he showed me that he had gold in his mouth. And I was always thinking of trying to put amethyst in my mouth because I had a doctor on Facebook talking about how he put amethyst in his mouth and he got all his mercury replaced with amethyst. So, it is so sunny out here, I could barely see. I'm gonna get everything replaced with gold. It's the most expensive substance that you can try to put in your mouth. But he said, if you really care about yourself, you wouldn't do porcelain. So I had, there's different kinds of fillings. So you got the basic mercury fillings, which is when a dentist puts way too much mercury in a patient's mouth. I gotta look down here and see where the freaking, okay. So they put too much mercury in a patient's mouth, and that mercury can cause people to get sick. Some people, it doesn't do anything to them. This is what the dentist said. Some people, it won't do anything to them. So most dentists, they recommend that you keep that shit in your mouth, because they will have to be forced to drill a bigger hole around each side of where that mercury was placed inside of the mouth. Damn. All right, you guys, so I'm in my house, obviously editing. I just got up, about to start my day, and I just wanted to finish this video up by telling you the reason and the purpose for the video was to show you the things that people go through to try to fix their health, to try to make healthier decisions. You know, there's a system in place, and it's designed to keep people who make a certain amount of money in a certain pocket of, like, if you would say, health or whatever. So you got the wealthy people, they could do whatever they want and then take some money and get better. Then you got people who are middle class and they have a little bit of some options. You know, a lot of options are not readily available to them because things are ready to the upper class people first before it becomes ready to available to everyone else. Then you have the people who have Medicaid, Medi-Cal, all that stuff like that. You're gonna get, well, not you, but they are gonna get what the government feels like they should get, which is experimental things, basic things. I just want to know who in their right mind thought it would be okay to put something that's on a periodic chart as one of the most poisonous substances in somebody's mouth. Like, what would make somebody think, like, let's put this in somebody's mouth? My dentist had told me a story while he was in medical school. They had broke a thermometer, and they had to form a barrier or a perimeter around the thermometer because the mercury had spilled out of it. And he thought to himself, well, if we're in here and it's this poisonous, that means that we have been exposed to mercury, and we have to have a perimeter around it and be away from it. What the hell is that doing to somebody's mouth and in their body? But it's kind of hard to question the medical industry when you have no solid proof that that seriously causes health effects. They can just say it's a case-by-case situation. And then they can also say that depending on the person's health, that their health caused those complications and the tooth was just, you know, something that triggered those health complications. So with all that being said, the reason why I made this video in the first place was because a lot of people say they don't dream. A lot of people say they don't dream or they don't remember their dreams, or they'll say things like they hear like high-pitched sounds and all kind of other stuff. It does have something to do with the mercury. Now, the video that I watched, I forgot what the video was titled, but it came out a few years ago, and it showed how, like, anytime somebody has mercury in their mouth, your mouth is 98 degrees, so it's hot inside the mouth. So whenever that person's mouth closes, the humidity basically causes the mercury to steam in the mouth every time the person closes their mouth, and then it slowly seeps into the body. Now, depending on how strong that person's avatar body is, will depend on what type of reactions they get from the mercury being in the body. But we all know, since like basically most common folk would consider like this channel like some type of conspiracy. I say it's comedy. It's a comedy channel. It's a comedy channel, you know? And it's just crazy. The whole thing is crazy. It's really crazy that I'm about to finish paying $8,000 just to get a mouthful of gold, when back in the day, like, country people used to have gold just like everywhere, and it was cheap. It was cheap, but it's like one of the most purest substances, because they can't put 14 karat gold, 10 karat gold in your mouth. They can't mix it with other metals. It has to be pure, solid gold, and that's why it's an expensive treatment. Anyway, I gotta get ready to go to boot camp. I'm going to train. I've been doing a lot of training, and I was interrupted again. But basically, I've been training. I stacked on a little bit of weight, just being hella comfortable and being up in the matrix. I felt like I was too skinny. And then when I started gaining weight and I started seeing this, I was like, oh no, my face is getting pudgy again. So that, and to hold longer notes, my octaves, and to reach higher octaves with singing and all of that stuff. That is for a whole different video. I hope you enjoyed that. I will be uploading more videos later on today of importance, metaphysics and things like that. This is also metaphysics, but it also has a lot to do with your personal health and how you treat your body. All right then, you guys. Peace and hair grease.